Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those that are new here, remember to hit the like button, subscribe button. We're going to be covering all things cryptocurrency, crypto stocks, altcoins, and Bitcoin's price action and any fundamental news that comes in. But let's talk about Vechain today. This is our video's topic, and how Vechain has been making nice moves to the upside and breaking some critical resistance and is now currently flipping it into support. But before we jump into the charts, let's look at some fundamental news that has given Vechain some more press in the media. This article here on Cointelegraph, we see here that Vechain was on TV, and if we take a look here at the bottom, we see that English language and state-run business channel CGTN created a short expository video on blockchain's growth post COVID-19. The video and article featured a close look at Vechain's progress in developing business solutions, explaining how the technology could be applied to the food safety and infection control industry. And the media company shot a short video inside the office and interviewed a few of the developers, indicating that company has done well to comply with regulatory requirements on the tightly run country, because China has not had the best experience with cryptocurrency, and they have banned it in the past, and now it's under very close regulation, and Vechain is showing that they're complying with these regulatory requirements in this strict area to run cryptocurrency. So it's no secret that Vechain has a top position and close relationship with many government-backed organizations, which is an enviable position for any enterprise blockchain as a service provider, of course, because they have a huge demographic here. And once they establish their name there in China as someone that is compliant to these regulatory requirements, their price share can increase exponentially here in the next coming weeks to months, to even days, because of this massive bull run that's about to happen towards the end of May that I've been talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my recent videos on Bitcoin and its bull run to 70K by the end of May. It's very feasible at this moment. But let's take a look at Vechain here. Let's go on the charts. And as you can see here, let's put in all our levels that we got going on, and we can see, let's zoom in. This is the 4-hourly chart, by the way. We are forming this ascending triangle pattern, which is the same pattern that Bitcoin is showing on its charts as well. If we take a look here, we are showing that same ascending triangle. It's kind of messy here because of the fractal that's in the way, but they are forming the same reversal patterns here that Vechain is showing here as well. And now it's very interesting here because we have had this resistance here at the 22-cent area here, and also some support at the 18-cent area, where we've been fluctuating through this ascending triangle. But this main resistance is this golden pocket area from the swing high to the swing low here. We do have a Fibonacci retracement golden pocket level of 22 cents here in this range where my resistance box is. And now we have since broken out, starting yesterday, last night, broken out here and touched this top resistance level, which has been resistance multiple times here in the past. As you can see here, we've had resistance here in this area, and we just wicked above here, but we had a quick rejection back down to these levels. So now the moment of truth is, are we going to stay in this range here, trading within the 24 to 22-cent range, or are we going to come back down and retest this area of support down here at around 20 cents? So this is a very tradable call right here. If we do break this huge resistance and this huge support here turned into support recently, we could come back down here and retest this area at 20 cents. But if we manage to make a bounce off of here, which it looks like we're actually starting to do already, just because Bitcoin's price did drop a little bit from a couple hours ago, that's why the price is dropping down. But this is also a perfect time for a retest to make sure that this support here will hold and this resistance has been flipped. As you can see on the 4-hourly chart, we did have a nice wick to the downside, but we have a huge wick back here, closing the candle out higher than it did before this wick was formed. And now we're finding our next candle here, trading just above this area here with another wick to the downside. So testing this area multiple times. We have seen a nice breakout here with some significant volume. As you can see, our green volume candle here is very big right now. Let's take a look at our EMA ribbons. Let's zoom out a little bit. But as you can see for Vechain, we do see this price oscillation between these ranges, and we have since broken out. The moment of truth is holding this golden pocket, because usually when we bounce through a golden pocket. When we go into a golden pocket, it's more likely it's going to break down. We're going to get rejected and come back down, like we've seen multiple times here, right? A quick move to the golden pocket, rejection, bounce off of here, quick move to the golden pocket, rejection again. And we've just been moving in this range, and finally we have broken out of it. We have touched it many times before, seen it as support here, as some resistance and support here and here. And since now this is our first time trading above it since the end of April here in the last 2 weeks or so. So we have to be on the lookout for the price action here in this moment. It's very critical. If we do fail to break this resistance right here and fall through this support, my next price target would be at the bottom of this ascending support line at 20 cents. And if we were to manage to break that, my next support would be here at the 19 to 18 cent area with my support box down here below. But so far we have managed to reclaim our 0.5 level of retracement. If we take a look here, let's do a Fibonacci retracement from the swing low here to the swing high. So let's zoom in here again. As you can see, our swing low to swing high Fibonacci retracement tool, we see a bounce off the 0.5 level here at 0.21 cents, which is a great move, meaning that we could continue to make the trend to the upside here. We just had a small pullback to the 0.5, and now we can continue on higher. But we also did see a nice bounce here off the 0.382. So we're just reclaiming these retracement levels of the 0.5, the 0.382. Next stop we can make is the 0.236, which is at 23.44 cents here. But as you can see, we see a lot of support here in this area. Hopefully this holds. If not, we're going to see the bottom of this trend line being touched here in the next coming hours to days for Vechain. And now let's look at some moving averages as well to see what's going on with that. And we do see a nice move through this EMA ribbon, which is now flipping bullish, and that's where some other confidence is going. We're seeing some more support here from the EMA ribbon and the golden pocket and the support box now here. So very key thing to hold here. If it's going to be very strong support, then it could be also very strong resistance when we come back up into it, like we've seen time and time again. But we are seeing very little sell volume, a lot more buying volume on the 4 hourly. And let's see here on the daily as well. We are way above the EMA ribbon here at this point. So our EMA ribbon is curling up and providing that extra support here on this trend line if we do manage to break down to our 20 cent price target here. But we've had a recent amount of price consolidation for Vechain, which is looking very good at the moment. But let's also take a look at Vechain compared to Bitcoin's price, because we want to see that as well to see if Vechain can outperform Bitcoin. And it is already outperforming Bitcoin in the last couple of days now. But we do see that it's also making another move towards the upside here as well. Let's zoom in a little bit more. But we're seeing this nice pattern here where we're just taking control of levels. We've been trading in levels for such a long time that we're starting to now make our way back up. So we started trading in this level, this range, then we started trading in this range for a prolonged amount of consolidation here, and now we're starting to make our way back up, trading within these top ranges here. So right now, if we see Bitcoin's price start to stagnate or maybe go a little bit higher, we also can see Vechain's price do the same exact thing, and we can see this breakout happen. But compared to Bitcoin, it is looking great as well. Now we have to see here our price targets for Vechain. As I said, there was an ascending triangle with this as resistance and this as support. We have since broken that, had a nice volume wick here, and have retested this support here. If it holds, we could see a price target here. If we measure the the top right here of the resistance here to the bottom of the support, there, a price target of 30 cents exactly. So a key psychological resistance level, 30 cents. So maybe take profit at 29 cents. But we do see a high being made very soon if this plays out. We do have that confirmed test, but we have to hold this area of support for Vechain, and we're seeing that our price target is gonna be 30 cents. Next take profit would be at 32 cents as well at the 1.272 area for this, and then our final price target would be 37 cents at the 1.618 area for Vechain. But that is it for this video. I hope you found it informative. Remember, if you want to keep updated with Vechain and any other altcoins, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post bell notifications, and that is it. Peace out.